That's something we talking about a lot of shit.
We did.
And we've been crooked this whole time. But it's
okay.
alright.
It's gonna be the best fucking interview they ever seen.
What it do? What's the deal? I go by the name It's Magma. You tuned in to another episode from the block to the boot. I don't remember what episode number this is, but I'm excited as hell. We got the one and only Tayy Dior in the building. She brung y'all bad bitch. She brung y'all commas. We about to get into it. What it do, Tay?
What's the deal?
Tell everybody where you from if they don't know.
I'm from the east side of Detroit, East Warren, Dickinson area. But I'm all over the west side too.
That's what's up. Tell everybody, like, what made you start rapping first?
As I was fucking with a nigga at the time, and my brother rap. Nigga ain't made beats. They was doing this shit all the time on my table. And I'm like, wait, I wanna rap. I wanna rap. And it was just a jokey thing at first. Like I didn't know I was gonna take it serious, so I actually recorded a song, and then when I posted it, it had viral. So at that point, I was like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Hell yeah, I was just about to add, that was my next question. What song was it that went viral? Your first song that you ever recorded?
The first song I ever recorded went semi-viral. Like semi. It was like, oh, okay. But the second song, No Hook, that really went viral.
That shit hard though, I ain't gonna cap. That song is definitely hard.
It is, but that's the one that really like had everybody like, okay, she hard. And I started taking it serious after the first song.
So me being a fan of you, right? I watched, I ain't gonna say every last one of your videos, probably the videos the last 3 years back, you feel me? Because I don't be having time sometimes to watch everything. But where the hell do you get your unique style from? Because that shit be dope. You be dressed sexy, your hair be dope, your earrings be dope, everything be dope.
That's just me. Like, I just be me. Like, I don't know. That shit just be coming together. Like, I don't even be knowing how, but I just always have to do me. Like, so it's like being authentic so you won't look like everybody else. So that's why everything that I do look like, okay, who is she? Like, people want to know. I look like everybody else and then be like, but really, I have to try hard not to look like everybody else. I just put some shit together.
Like right now, I looked up, I said, oh shit, who is that?
Literally, put some shit together. I'm like, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Hell yeah. So like, what is it like a day in the life with you in the studio?
Oh my God.
Do you freestyle or write, or do you do both?
So, they don't want to call it freestyling if you punching. But you're really freestyling because you're just recording every lyric that comes up. And sometimes I can go all the way through and then I'll stop and pick up where I left off. But in the studio with me is literally like a fucking vibe. Like that's my therapy. That's my sanctuary outside of home. So when I go to the studio, everybody loves coming to the studio with me. Like I'm always open to people's opinions. Like I know I'm hard, I know I'm cold, right. But it be like everything they make it like everything I say be sweet. I be like, nah, hell no, y'all gotta give me some type of challenge. But I challenge myself a lot anyway. So coming to the studio with me is fucking a vibe. In my studio vibes.
I was about to say, what producers you usually work with?
Oh my God, there's so many producers.
Like, who is your favorite then? Put it like that.
I can't. The favorite that I'm working with right now, his name's Drip. And I'm calling him my favorite because he's in the drop. And the side that he pulled out of me is so fresh. It's like refreshing from all of the other shit I done put out. So I would say Drip. And he is from New Orleans or some shit like that. That's where he's from.
Like, who produced Commas?
Hell of a.
Alright, I ain't even pay attention to that. What was it like in the studio with Hella?
I wasn't even in the studio with Hella. Like, I ain't, that came through somebody.
Okay.
That knows somebody. But, Hella, we locked in too. It was just dope. And when he first heard it, he asked who wrote it. I definitely did. I write all my shit, but that's how I knew. Everybody was like, that's a hit before it even came out. But
When I first heard it, I instantly knew it was a hit though. Like when you first dropped the video, I seen it. I'm like, bro, that shit cold. And then how the video is, it ain't like just no up and shooting. You feel me? It's a thought behind it.
Yeah.
Just like that one video with you and an old girl in it. I don't remember the name of the song, but y'all like a white car coming out the house.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, that video was thought behind it too. I like all your videos.
I try to put thought behind everything I do, but it's like you could put so much effort into the videos, and then you see the motherfuckers that don't. They just be on the porch with it. That's the shit that be going off. But I'm such an artist. Like everything is art to me, so I try to make sure that I create something that stands out. Like I can't just stand in one spot and just rap. Like we gotta get creative for real.
When was the first time you was like, man, I can't just stay in Detroit. I gotta go places and shit with my music.
2020, I got the fuck out of here. I was gone. I was from Cali to Atlanta. I was back and forth on that road, just seeing like Detroit is a tough crowd. So even if they like you, they not gonna show you, and then they ain't gonna show you until everybody else like you. Then it's not like, oh, it's cool to like Tayy Dior, but it's a half and half with the city, because half of the city know who I am, and then half of it, like niggas know my name.
Who did that track?
I ain't gonna say that. They definitely know my name. But when I went to different states, they automatically treat you like a star. They don't need to know what work you put in or nothing. They just see you like, oh, you rap, you a star, oh, you from Detroit, and it's a rap after that.
That's what's up. Like, who you feature with so far?
That is interesting. When I think about features, I don't got that many features, to be honest with you. I do got a feature with Fabo that I did in Atlanta. Any other feature, I got a feature with Brightmo too. That's the way right there. I'm still like haven't even collab with everybody yet. So I know that that's coming though, but other than that, I don't really got that many features. I've been more so focused on myself and perfecting my own sound.
Anybody reach out to you to be on their team?
Team far as like labels?
Anything, label, just be with them just so they can mentor anything.
So I would say like maybe a year or two ago, I was signed. So every deal after me being signed, I kind of turned down. But that was for my own personal reasons. So not right now. And I just really stepped back outside. Like I was in hermit mode for a minute, but I just stepped back outside. So I know it's all coming. It's coming in real fast like that.
So like, what is the obstacles of being a female artist?
For one, it's understanding you have to be yourself. Like, I can't follow trends. So once I realized, that's what sent me to hermit mode, because I realized that I can't follow no trends. I can't rap about sex and all of that, because that ain't really me. Like, so I won't put that out. I never put that out there, but I seen a trend, and I'm like, and then even just all the gangster shit, like, that shit get over. So it's like, I gotta just be myself. I gotta be true to myself, and that can be challenging when this what they want to hear. But it's like, why would I continue to make what everybody else making? Like, no. So I feel like the challenge is finding your why, finding who you are, and what message you really want to give.
What was your first single that you dropped like on all streaming platforms?
It wasn't even a single, it was a project. It was my very first project, and it was called Youre. It came out 2018.
I was about to say, what was the process like coming up with everything for the album?
So I was in the studio every week, so it was just like, I already had the category. I just had to pick what I wanted to come out, and it was easy because I just picked all the songs that everybody liked. So
Who did that track?
And just put it on there. But it was an EP, and it did pretty good. Like, for my first project, it's crazy because you would think I had more projects out.
But to me, like looking from the outside in and being a fan, like I say, it's like you taking your time. Like you're not rushing it. You probably got a million songs not even out, but you taking your time and you know, it's growth to it. Like I seen a video of yours that was in the hundreds. I seen a video of yours that was in 10,000. You feel me? So it's like you gradually growing. You feel me? And I see it with my own eyes. We from the same city, and I'm all over the music shit. You feel me? How do you feel about like the industry, or like, how can I say this? So yeah, how do you feel like about how the industry look at female artists?
So I don't want to say how the industry look at female artists,
Or how society did.
what they put in our face is sex as far as the women, but that's just what you see. But it's so many different female artists, like, and women doing their thing. That's why it's not up to the industry. It's up
Shout
to
out
me.
Tayy Dior and Taylor Bentley. They the best female rapper. They don't even talk about sex.
But that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with talking about sex, though. It's like, it's not what you do, it's how you
Every
do
song
it.
though.
Right. I won't allow myself to get put in a box. That's why I don't consider, like, it's up to me, not the industry. Like, they can, it's really on my thinking and how I see my vision, because that's what's gonna manifest. Not what anybody else wants for me. It's what I want for myself. So I just look at it like, everybody doing their thing. You doing your thing, do that shit. If it's working for you, do that shit.
What is some hidden talents that you got that don't nobody know about?
Well, I don't want to say this they don't know about it, because my hidden talents is really, I cook. I'm a whole chef, literally. I do hair, and I'm literally like a fairy, whole fairy tale. I'm magical as fuck, but. So I'm talented in so many ways. Like, even with like my mental and the way that I think, and the way that I work, like I'm low key a motivational speaker. I just ain't stepped into that platform all the way completely yet. But I'm a lot. It's so many. I'm just a lot. I'm literally like a whole lot.
Like you can see it in your music that you very knowledgeable and that you can give knowledge to, you know, the next person or a crowd.
Right.
Cause when you look at you, it's like, all right, you can't say I like her or I got a crush on her or nothing like that. When you listen to your music, it's like, damn, I want to do a song with her. She's sister or some shit like that. You feel me? Like, like you gotta. That's how I see it. You feel me? Like, oh, that's little sister. I'm like, you feel me? I'm gonna hit her up. You know?
Right.
And it's like, you. And like I said, the other girl, you feel me, y'all in the city and y'all repping for y'all, you feel me? You rap about shit that I can vibe to, like commas. I can vibe, I'm a guy, I can vibe to that song. Now, bad bitch, I can't vibe with that song because I'm not a bad bitch, you feel me? But my girl or whoever probably can, you feel me? And I understand the song, you feel me?
That's why you gotta make music for everybody. Like, that's why I won't get put in a box.
And that's why I was just about to say, so when you in the studio, for example, when you in the studio, and you pick a beat, what is your mindset though before you even, like, say for example you are hell of a sent you a beat or whatever and you in a different studio and you in the studio with them and you like it, what, like commas for example, what was your, when you first heard that beat, what was your, when you was the process of it, like?
It really took a couple days. Like, when I heard the beat, commas beat kind of slow, so it's like, alright, I heard it. First 2 days I'm listening to it, I didn't come over nothing. So I'm like, okay. So I really wrote the first verse at home. And when I went to the studio, I just put the first verse on it. And then I put the hook. The hook came about through the verse. So then after I did that, I let some people hear it and they like, no, you gotta finish that. So I'm like, I am finish it. But when I went to the studio, I punched the second verse. And it kind of like, commas, I slept on commas. I ain't gonna hold you with, like, when I heard it, everybody was saying it was a hit. I didn't feel it. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, it's straight. But everything that I was doing was straight. So it's like, but once I put it out and I started seeing everybody's reaction, I'm like, damn. So I never even knew that commas was gonna be there.
What about, how did the video process come out? Cause it's dope that you was at the table with Bills, that you was with your baby, that you was, you know,
so it's
thinking about your baby, you feel me, thinking about shit that you was going through, like.
Yeah. So I was telling a story. So when we got with why I can't think of his name, Diego. We both just brainstorming on how it should go. We knew that we wanted to tell a story, and it was easy. It was easy to put it together because it was so clear. So, and it was really fun. It took us like 5 hours to shoot that video, but it turned out great. It was a whole vibe put it together. We had everything we needed, so it flowed perfect.
Who is the artist that you look up to? Or that you like fuck with? Like, I don't know how to say it because I got 2 favorite artists.
Right.
My favorite artist is Lil Wayne and Lou Graham.
Right.
And then my female artist is you feel me? And then my local, his name Fellow Human. I don't know if you heard of him, but that's my local favorite artist. You feel me?
So I would say that J. Cole inspired me because he reminded me of myself. He just himself, like, and I feel like you gotta low-key fight to be yourself. So, as far as males, it's really J. Cole. It's so many people that really
What
is
about
inspiring.
just your top 5?
My top 5, and this is overall.
Yeah, your top 5. Alright, everybody you fuck with.
Babyface Ray, my favorite rapper in the city. Right?
Shout out Babyface Ray. He my top 5 out the city, period.
Yeah, for sure. This is difficult because
Alright, put it like this. I do it like this so you won't have to think that much. If we had to battle, get rappers, you know, who would be your 5? Like, I'll tell you my 5. Alright, this is my 5. I'll pick. I ain't gonna say Vez because he out there. I'll pick Dame Dot. I'll pick Drago. I'll pick Skilla. I'll pick Fellow Human. And I'll pick, can't pick myself, but I'll pick
why not?
Cause that don't count.
Okay.
Like, it's a lot of people, but
There's so many rappers in there.
Lou Graham, them be my 5.
Okay. I'll pick Rio. That's
Shout out Flame.
Sada. I really like B-Boy sound.
Yeah, he dope. He I like his energy.
Yeah, who else did I pick? I named 3. I'll pick GT.
Dope. Everybody sleep on my nigga GT.
They definitely, but that's okay because he's coming.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the little new nigga from here, GMO Stacks.
Yeah, he cold. He cold. I like him too.
So yeah, it's too many.
If
I forgot somebody,
I really can't even pick 5 though. Like, on some real shit, because I love my city. I love everything we got going on.
Yeah.
I just don't like the hate. We'll get that if we wasn't here.
But hate come with everything.
Exactly.
So it's like we need that.
Yeah, we do. That's how we win.
Hate. You don't know that what you're doing is right if nobody's hating. So that's why we need hate. I love haters. It matters so much.
If you had a song, right? And you like, I need somebody on this bitch. Alright, female wise. Anybody. Who would you pick?
If I need somebody to sing, I'm gonna pick Nisha Michelle.
Who did that track?
She the queen of this bitch though.
I'm gonna say female rappers. If we ain't talking about Bentley, everybody else cool. Like, everybody else is nice. I feel like if you doing what you're doing and it's working for you, but I don't listen to everybody. Like, one thing that I can't do is listen to nothing that's not really like motivating or inspiring me. Alright, we want to get ratchet a little bit. Then alright, cool, but that's a temporary feeling. But really, nobody really talking to me, and I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, but nobody really talking to me like that. Pretty Brea, all her shit ain't sex. That's her main topic, but it ain't all sex. And when she fucking in real life, I fuck with that. I fuck when she fucking in real life shit. But yeah.
I was about to say, because you got those artists that do it just for fun.
Yeah.
You got those artists that really want to tell their story.
Yeah.
And you got artists that just say, I know how to do it.
Exactly.
And you got artists that go with the trend.
Exactly.
So it's a million different artists that you got. You feel me? So I don't knock nothing nobody doing.
That's what I said.
And I don't never tell nobody they music trash.
Me either. If you chasing your dreams and it's working for you, do it. But if it ain't working, figure some shit out, because you're gonna be sad in the long run.
For sure. You ain't never lied.
Yeah, but shout out to everybody in the city who working, who pushing towards something. Like, just keep going. That's all we can do is keep going, because we all gonna make it out if you stay consistent.
Yeah. And I want to give a big ass shout out to Tayy Dior. You feel me? Everybody out there. No, this is what I want to ask. Like, when it comes to performing, right? And do you fuck with open mics and showcases unless you're getting paid, or do you just go?
So I've definitely had my very fair share run of doing all the open mics and paying to perform and doing all of that, but I value myself a lot now. So I'm not just gonna be at every open mic. It gotta be very beneficial to me, and I need, like, the thing is, like, they know me, but some people want to act like they don't, and I don't fuck with that. But for the ones that know me, they know to come correct, and then that way, yeah, boom. And it ain't all about the money, because this is my craft. I'm gonna get paid regardless. God gonna pay me. It ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. But so I definitely still, I'm performing this Sunday at Bar and Grill right there on Wilbur. So yeah, I definitely still, I'm open to it. It just depends on how a person comes in.
I feel that. I understand that. Because I was about to say, because it's like,
Who did that track?
when you move, the way I saw you move, when I first ever saw you in person, it's like, shit, who the fuck is she? Like, who the fuck is she? And that's how you're supposed to move. And a lot of people, like we was talking about it off camera, a lot of people don't move like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't talk how they supposed to talk and carry themselves a certain way. But it's like everything about you screams star.
Yeah.
Star appeal, you feel me?
That's some shit you gotta be born with, though. Like, I don't gotta do too much of nothing. I was born with that it. Like, we don't know what it is, we just know it's an it. Like, you gotta have it, and I got it. So I just really be myself, and that way it just shows. And everybody gravitating, they confirming for me whenever I meet people. They be like, oh yeah. So that's what really keep me moving like that, because it's just a natural flow of it. Like, I don't gotta act like a star, or because I am one. I was born that.
I think a lot of people don't think like that either.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people, certain people do, you see it, a lot of people don't do.
Exactly. I definitely didn't always think like this. I had to
Grow into it and
Yeah,
see it. You know,
I had to learn to think like this, because you would get caught up in a storm, and then people would be like, "Well, what's going on? Why she ain't moving? Why she ain't?" It's because you don't know where you're going, because you're thinking not clear, or you letting somebody else guide you. So I thought I needed a manager. I need to do all this and all that. I just started managing myself. Like, okay, hold on, let me manage me, and let me learn the business. Let me learn what it means to be an artist, and then I can build a team off of that, rather than thinking I'm a star, I need a manager. I didn't know. You need to learn everything. They gonna be fucked in the long run.
Put people in position, so you
Exactly.
learn it and tell them.
Exactly.
You feel me? So that's good though. So you building your own record label, like?
So as of right now, I'm not. But I have a label. But I'm not building on it. But I have my eyes on people. Like, all we waiting through is, like, I'm at the peak, literally. Like, everybody don't even know this, because it's not what it looked like. It's not what it looked like. Everybody don't think that, because they can't see it. But I'm literally at the peak. So once I get through, then I can pull everybody else through. I'm not the artist that's gonna, oh, this is my artist, this, no. I'm the artist. Everybody else will be a part of the team until the day time. But I put so much work in that I have to get that run of me
Shout out
doing what I do.
because you sound like how we see in Vezin.
Yeah.
Move, you feel me? Because shout out to that man, because he did a lot, you feel me, for a lot of motherfucking artists for Detroit, period.
Who did that track?
Right. You just gotta, it's patience, perseverance, faith. You gotta know it. Like, it's just something that you gotta know. Everybody wanna do music, but they not ready to make it anyway. Like, you gotta be ready to make it. I done been put in several situations, opportunities where I could have been made it, but I wasn't ready. So,
like, when you say not ready, what do you mean?
okay, so for instance, I rap. Like, I don't just mumble. I rap, but that's not enough when you collabing with stars who got shit under their belt, rings. Like, when I got in the studio with Fabo, nobody knew this, but I was in that motherfucking nervous as hell, and that's when I knew I wasn't ready. It's okay to be nervous, but it shouldn't show. Like, it's like, or when it's time to network, you gotta be able to network. You gotta be able to go introduce yourself. Your energy, your presence needs to speak for itself when you walk in the room. Like, and everybody not ready for that spotlight. They think they want it so bad, and then you get put in a position and you fumble the bag. So it's kind of like, it's a mind state, it's confidence, it's your walk, your talk. It gotta be like, sure, you gotta be convincing. Like, somebody has to believe that, oh, you're it. You telling me that you it. I done had people look at, I'm thinking I'm it, and I done had somebody tell me, like, you ain't ready. I am ready. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. So if that can really breaks it down, it's just all that comes with being a star. No matter what field you in, it's a certain type of control, discipline, and self-motivation that you need to have in order to persevere, or you're going to
be in that spot. So, like, I have put a fucking status on Facebook. Like, I used to down myself a lot when I'm doing this video shit. Until the last video I just dropped, my color grade was on point. You feel me? My editing, my little effects and transitions was on point. You feel me? At the time it was supposed to be. You feel me? So when I saw that, I'm like, man, I don't down myself no motherfucking more. You feel me?
That's one thing that I learned. Like, the whole world gonna sleep on you, but don't sleep on yourself. Like, I don't care what it look like. And I learned that too during this process, because I wanted to make it overnight. You know, if you want longevity, it's gonna take time. It's gonna be slow motion. You gonna move like a snail. What they say, the rabbit and the turtle. The turtle beat the rabbit in a race. Like, slow motion is better than fast motion, because it comes so quick, then it's gone. I need this shit to last forever. I need generational wealth. I need my great grandkids to benefit off of what I'm doing today. So don't sleep on yourself. I learned, I'm like, okay, I gotta believe in my lyrics. I gotta believe in my sound. I gotta believe in this message, because if I don't believe it, ain't nobody gonna believe it. So, and manifestation is real. You tell the universe what you want, and it will be delivered to you, but not in the time that's on the clock, in divine time. So once I got that down pat, it was like, life is gonna be great from here on out, no matter the ups and downs, because life gonna life regardless.
Like, what is the message, even though I heard it a million times, but what is the message that you're trying to get off with your music? Like, what is the overall message, if you can sum it up in one sentence?
One sentence. Wow. The message is to just get people to believe in yourself. It get deeper than that, but that's the simplest way I can put it, so not drag it on. But just believing in yourself, knowing that if I can do it, you can do it. It's not one of those situations where I want to, oh, I made it, and everybody trying to figure out how. No, I want to put the sauce in my music so that when you listen to it, it's programming your mind to automatically do it, whether you believe it or not. As you listen to me, it's gonna program your mind to believe you can do it. So yeah, that's what I want to do with my music. I want to motivate people, and really the children. Like, I ain't really stand to the kids just yet, but I know that the kids and women and just the human race, I just want them to believe, because everybody likes to believe.
How do you feel about Detroit music overall today? Like, overall?
It's definitely elevating. It's elevating. Our sound is our sound. Everybody not gonna get it. Everybody ain't gonna understand it. But everybody just telling their story. And no matter what that story sound like, it's motivating somebody, because somebody can relate. If to the artists that are telling their story, or are telling the things that they've been through. But the shit on my bang bang niggas, that's why we got the shoot 'em up bang bang shit going on. So it's like they listening to that shoot 'em up shit and then they going shooting shit up. So it's like if y'all, and then half of the time the niggas that's rapping and shit not living that. They in a bird, ducked off, feet up, living in paradise, and they killing the youth. They killing the young niggas. That's motivating.
I feel like they don't know how to get their story off in the right way.
You wanna know
those rappers that do that shit?
Egos, pride. So much ego and pride.
50 birds in the spot.
And everybody just feel like that's what you gotta be. Most of the young niggas growing up right now, if we from ages
Like 10 to 16?
10 to 18, they all
Who did that track?
listening, seeing social media. They all got phones. They seeing. They fascinated with the guns. Fascinated with being a dope man. Fascinated because that's old. What do you say? I look up to the dope man. Okay. Now looking up to the dope man, what comes with that? I mean, not to be that person, but it's facts. You die, you go to jail, you end up fucked up out here. So it's like, make better decisions. Even if you listen to that music, don't let it influence you to the point that it's gonna make you go shoot somebody. Cause I got my fair share gangster shit I be sliding too. But I'm not easily influenced because I'm a strong-minded person.
Right, I feel that. What's the next thing we can expect from Tayy Dior? Next project, I should say, or next thing,
So
next
I am preparing an EP that's getting ready to drop soon. It's called Empress Flow. It's a whole different I'm so excited about it, but it's called Empress Flow. I'm not telling a date yet, but definitely be on the lookout. I've been talking about it here and there, but it's definitely gonna pick up. But Empress Flow is coming soon. I got a song called Empress Flow. That's what I just shot with GMT, but the actual EP gonna be called Empress Flow. Yeah.
So, like, what about any scheduled performance, tours, or like promotion spots or anything?
So, like I said, I just got back outside for real. I just made myself available to that type of stuff. So it'll definitely be coming soon with updates. But right now, I'm really just working on putting the music out and getting it out and getting these visuals done because I've been recording for the past 2 years and I haven't put nothing out. You know, I ain't put nothing out in a year and 6 months. Not by choice, it was God's choice for real, because I was trying. That shit just wasn't working because it wasn't the right time. But so right now my main focus is getting these visuals out, getting this EP done, and everything gonna flow. It's gonna flow.
Who are some of your videographers that you like to work with?
So really, and you didn't mention this video, so I don't know if you've seen it, but his name is Shot by Mike. His name Mike, but he in Atlanta. And my last video that I shot is called Win, and I shot it with him.
I put that on Instagram. That's one of my favorite songs, Commas Win. And
okay. So Win, that was the best video I ever shot in my whole entire life.
You know,
I ain't gonna lie. Like the most professional, the most fun. It was literally like you couldn't slip or fumble. Like this is somebody who is not just recording you. But okay.
Wow. Bro, we talked about a lot of shit.
We did touch bases with a lot, but
Who did that track?
What made you come up with that EP name?
Empress Flow. Cause I'm literally like, I was like a little princess when I first started rapping. Like, and I went from like princess and I started transforming to like goddess, empress energy. So like, I'm not as hard as I used to be. I used to be so hard, like really. And anybody that knew me when I first started doing music, my temper was like this. Like, it didn't matter, anything went wrong, my attitude was so bad. But now I'm like much more softer, much more feminine. Like, so it's just an inviting type of energy that I have obtained. But it's called Empress. The Empress is a real thing, and I'm an Empress. So that's why I'm like, okay, let me give them something a little bit different. And where these Empresses, where they talking about this at? Empress Flow. I ain't never seen it until me. So that's why I took it around with it, because I'm actually living Empress type of life. And it's gonna introduce so many women into what I'm talking about.
Definitely.
So yeah.
So you like woman power?
Yeah.
Are they?
That's crazy because I never even knew that would be my motive, literally. And it's just something that happened. You know, you can have a vision for yourself and you can have a dream of what you want it to look like, and it's never gonna look like that. So I feel like everybody should just detach from whatever vision that you have for yourself, because God got something totally different. Like, it's not gonna look nothing like what you want it to look like.
Right.
And that's what's happening here. Like, I was resisting the change at first because I didn't understand it. I'm like, what is this? But I wanted to stay how I was. I was hood, I was gangsta, I smack a bitch, what nigga type time I was on. And then it was like, no, you're not. Don't move like that.
What about, was it like that after you became a mom, or was it like that?
It was like that. I thought
like that.
before I was a mama, after I was a mama. It's because it was how my mama is a gangster, a real life gangster. My daddy is a real life hustler. So it's like both not for shit, not for that shit. So growing up, that's what it was. Like, you better not come in the house and say you lost that fight. You better not let nobody play you. You better not. So it was like thugging. My siblings, my family, my cousins, we all just thugging. Then I realized I had to outgrow that. It was a program that I had to outgrow. Especially if you want to be successful, you can't be thugging in those rooms with CEOs and bosses. I can't walk up to Jay-Z thugging. I mean, he gonna be like, okay, no, I gotta growth. You get it's some shit that it ain't gotta be on you, but it's in you. So it's like, it's in me, it's in my blood for sure, and it come out when needed. But other than that, I had to grow out of that. Oh, I'm just on that type of mindset.
That's what's up. So let everybody know where they can find you at, all your music, all your social media, and all that good shit.
I am Tayy Dior Official on Instagram, Tayy. Let me repeat that, Tayy, 2 Y's, and Tayy Dior Official.
And we've been crooked this whole time. But it's alright.
It's gonna be the best fucking interview they ever seen. But Tayy Dior Official on all streaming, all platforms. Look up Tayy Dior. I'm on all digital platforms, all my music. Y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for Empress Flow EP dropping soon. I got a new single called Double Tap Me, getting ready to come out. I'm so excited. It's produced by Drip. And yeah.
Tuned in to another episode from the block to the booth. It's your boy Magma, Tayy Dior. We out.